Hey there, how's it going? Hey, this is Mike from Empty to Bench. This is an ETB presentation. We are talking week two rankings, and this is our video for the defenses. Let's take a look at last week's stats and see what jumps out at us. Whenever I do an evaluation, I like to first start out looking at last week's rankings. So let's take a look at the rankings, and you can see here in the number one position we had Baltimore, and you can see they gave up 160 total yards against, on the defensive side of the ball. So I mean that's a pretty strong week. They only gave up 7 points. You know, they were definitely one of your top performing defenses. Matter of fact, they were the number one top performing defense. And you can see number two, San Francisco was kind of a surprise to us. We didn't expect their defense to play as well as they did. They didn't give up any points, and they held the opponent to 185 yards. Seattle, we did have them ranked as our number one off defense last week. You can see they did very well. They showed up in the number three spot. And Houston, we had as a top five defense as well, and they showed up in that number four spot. Another surprise, Philadelphia. They played an outstanding defense, only gave up 10 points and held their opponent to 258. So it was a overall very strong week for the defenses, and in some cases a very weak week for the defenses, because when you roll down, you get past probably that number 15 spot, the yardage goes up and the scoring goes up pretty dramatically. So let's see how we got them ranked for week two. Big surprise, the Baltimore's. We got them jumping from the 13th spot to the number three spot based off of that stellar performance they did this weekend, and they look to be healthy. They've brought in some players. Suggs is healthy. Waddell looks pretty awesome in that safety position. Wish my team would have grabbed him. But yeah, they jump up to the number three spot this week. You can see that San Francisco, they were in the 30 spot. They jump up to number seven. Another surprise team, Tennessee, their defense played very well. They jump up to the 31 spot, or from 31 to 9. So we'll see how they do this week against the pass happy Lions. Philadelphia jumped up from 17 to number 8, and the majority of them just either dropped down a bit or, I guess the big surprise jump down wise would be the Arizona Cardinals. They jumped down to number 2. Now there's going to be a lot of volatility, a lot of jumping around, over the first 4 or 5 weeks until these defenses get things figured out, and a lot of the starters haven't played a lot in the preseason, so the game is pretty fast. They're going to have to get caught up to the speed of the game, and we expect that to impact a lot of defenses going forward. So that completes our defensive review of week one, as well as our ranking for week two. And if you liked it, give us a like or give us a share, or join or subscribe to our channel, or check us out on Facebook, or whatever you want to do. If you want more details, go to emptythebench.com, and we're glad you enjoyed the video, and check out other videos on our series. So we'll talk to you soon.